I have a really sad influencer news update for you today. So what has happened is that New York City influencer Miriam Yerimi has actually, oh my goodness guys, I don't even know how to say this, but she has actually struck and unalived a family. So let's go ahead though, and I'll play the TikTok so you can see for yourself.
Miriam Yerimi, 32, was behind the wheel of an Audi while on a suspended license on Saturday when she collided with a car and then into the family. According to cops, Yerimi goes by the name Ellie and is a wig maker. She has shared pictures of herself on social media next to a blue Audi with the registration WIGM8KER. Tish said at a press conference that she had a suspended license. It is unclear if Yerimi was speeding or had ran a red light. She has not been charged with a crime.
So since that TikTok though, I do believe that she has been charged now with manslaughter, and I do believe that she's in Bellevue because she does have, apparently she has mental health issues. She had been, many people are saying she has schizophrenia. She was posting a lot of TikToks online where she was sharing just very rambling stories, and her story really goes very deep because apparently when she was 14 years old, she was essayed by these New York City cops, or a New York City cop. And so she wound up just winning a lawsuit for $2 million. Just, I believe it was in October or December of 2024. And she wound up, there was TikToks about her. She was buying a Porsche and she was posting, again, a lot of unhinged TikToks. And when she was at the scene of the crime where she unalived this family, she did say that she was possessed. She told the EMTs that she was possessed by the devil.
She told the EMTs that the devil is in me. She also said the CIA is watching me. Someone commented on my original video and said that I'm going to say allegedly she was going through manic episodes. I'll do a separate post with all her videos. It seems to me that she was going through something, being that she was going through a custody battle. She did post a video on her Instagram. I'll upload that too, where she showed the cops and then she was in her car crying, and then she was at the car dealership. So yeah, not sure what's going on, but hopefully they get to the bottom of it. Again, they have charged her with manslaughter. She has not been processed through the courts as of yet because she's in the hospital. So she's possibly on a 48-hour psych hold. So until they see her and they figure out what's going on, then we'll know. And then there will be an update for, her case. Somebody mentioned this earlier this week that people with no license still drive. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. Again, she had multiple tickets on her vehicle and she should have been impounded. I don't care about the lawsuit. They should have impounded her vehicle. They should have record. May Adams said that they use their phones to, write notes. Record.
Yes, guys, that's another point that is really sad with this horrible, beyond horrible situation, is that her license was suspended. She wasn't even supposed to be driving. She had something like 90 tickets and, again, a suspended license. So she wasn't even supposed to be behind the wheel of a car. And like this TikToker was saying, she just had two really, really manic or mental health issues where the police actually just came to her house before she wound up hitting and unaliving this poor family. She actually had the police were called to her house and they came and I believe they took her away. I have the TikTok here. She posts everything. She was posting everything. She was very, I guess a lot of people were really watching a lot of her content because she would share everything, a lot of her thoughts and what she was up to. So, and in apparently she was a wig maker. She said that she made wigs, but here's the TikTok that she shared. This was pretty much right before she wound up hitting the family. The police came to take her away because people were calling the police and saying she needs help. They're talking about wigmaker. They were saying Miriam. They were saying she needs help. So the police actually went to her house to try to get her out. And this is what happened. This is the TikTok that she shared.
If you don't do that willingly, we're going to have to take you with us.
Why do you want to take me to the hospital when I just told you I'm okay and I don't feel like I need to go?
Record all you want. We're recording as well.
I know.
It's all video on our chest.
So tell me why you want to take me to the hospital when I said I'm okay and you barged into my house without my knowledge while I was sleeping. You walked into my room and banged down my door without my knowledge, without a warrant.
Based on your psychiatric history.
Yeah, which shows that I'm stable. Which shows that I'm stable. I have evidence.
Psychiatric history.
Which shows that I'm stable.
You've been informed. Your Instagram posts and how you've been talking tonight.
Yes. Because
And the medical professionals we have with us, we are all recommending that you have to go to the hospital.
okay, so guess what? It's not going to happen because I don't feel like I need the hospital.
Well, it's not your choice, unfortunately.
It is my choice. I'm an adult, and this is a free country. What is it? The land of the free? Or the land of the prisoners?
Man, you're not a prisoner.
You're not a prisoner.
I am not moving from my bed. If you guys have a problem with me exposing the truth, you can take it up with God.
What's the truth?
The truth is I'm good.
Man,
Man, can I get you clothes?
I have clothes on. I'm not going anywhere. This is my bed. You barged into my home without my knowledge, without a warrant, without even a reason to why you're here, without a validating excuse as to what the phone call was even about.
So that was one of the TikToks that she posted. And then here she shared another TikTok. Now, I believe this was almost maybe days before she wound up hurting the family. And people were saying this was showing that she was in a very manic state.
I get a frantic phone call this morning from my friend, who's a childhood friend of mine, who happens to live in my building. She goes, Alicia, help, there's a man following me for an hour already, a big SUV. I don't know what to do. I'm like, where are you? She goes, Peony's 22nd. I'm like, perfect. I'm at the red light. I'm going to pull up at the pump. I pulled up at the pump. As soon as I seen him, I get my body out, like physically, and I put my body in front of his car, and I'm like, yo, stop. And he wouldn't stop. So I seen him continue to go after her. So that's when I got back in my car, continued around the block, and that's when I seen him go after her again on my block. So I was waiting by the red light, so I decided to screw it. I'm going to go through it. I went down the wrong way down the street. I went at a all speed high because I was looking like I was going to T-bone him. He pulled up right away so he didn't get hit. And that's when he decided he was going to play games with me, but I didn't give in. I started yelling at him and ran up to his window, and instead he ran away.
go do something that's hard. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. You may win, you may lose, you may succeed, you may fail. I'll tell you what, you'll be better.
To be successful at anything, the truth.
So you see, guys, right there, a lot of people are saying either she was having a manic episode or maybe she was on drugs. But after that was her whole TikTok. She told that story about how she was driving down one-way streets in New York City and she was T-boning people, she was saying. Okay, that's why she had 90 tickets and a suspended license before she wound up unaliving that poor family. She was driving all around Brooklyn like that and making videos about it. And obviously it seemed kind of like she was, not ashamed whatsoever to be driving recklessly and telling people on TikTok about it and then bragging. And then at the end of that story, she showed herself going to go buy a Porsche. So she's apparently going to get an even faster car of some sort. So that is just so horrible. What do you guys think? Because a lot of people, they're saying that she's not mentally ill. She's making it up as an excuse. She wasn't possessed by the devil. She's just saying that so that she won't have to go to jail. She thinks she's going to get out of, going to jail by saying that by claiming she's mentally ill. She's going to stay out of jail, she thinks. And somebody here was talking about it on TikTok about the story. This is one TikToker who's responding to the situation. Let's see what he has to say.
I am freaking out right now. You see this monster who made the cover of the New York Post? Over the weekend, she unalived a mother and her 2 children and left her 3rd kid in critical condition. I feel so violated. I obviously went and searched her because she's all over social media. The monster is following me. I feel so disgusted. I feel so sick. I just feel so spooked and feel so disgusted by seeing that this animal follows me. If New York does not throw the book away on this woman, we have a serious problem, okay? And I hope one day this bitch sees this because you're a fucking animal. Just want to say that my heart and all of my condolences go out to that family. What a terrible tragedy. And I really hope that the justice system works this time because it seems as if this bitch is playing an insanity role and
she was planning to go get a Porsche. She was planning to go get a faster car to drive around terrorizing people with. So this is just so horrible, you know, but so many people are saying, you know, that, you know, maybe she's just lying. She's not mentally ill, and she's been going around doing this for years, apparently, on TikTok and on social media, you know, talking about her crazy driving stories, driving crazy. This poor boy, though, is fighting for his life right now, guys. So everybody please pray for him. But his last name is, if it helps in your prayers, Saada. So I'm not sure how to say that. Sada. So I just have to pray for them. This is so awful. And many people, again, are just saying she's just lying for just to get out of it. But maybe she is mentally ill. I don't know. What do you guys, you know, what do you guys think about this whole sad story? But just wanted to let you guys know what is going on. Please pray for this boy. And I hope you are all doing good. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.